daughter Springer. I haven't seen her before. It's her first time here. She hasn't been into me before. She's 10 years old. So I'm going to do feet. So I'm going to do under the foot. I think everybody should know how to do under the feet. I'm just going to scissor hers because she hasn't been before. She hasn't got mats in between her toes, in between her pads, sorry. So I'm just going to scissor them. I've got my scissors out. So, done her toenails in the bath. They were really, really long. Really, really long, bless her. So I've done as much as I can on them. I think they're still quite long. Get more off. Let's see, I don't think I can. Okay. Because she's older as well, and the quicks are most probably out. So I'm having to hold her leg out at a bit of an angle. Excuse me again for my stupidly long comb. I left all my combs at work. So I'm going to comb the hair out and I'm going to thin this. So you don't really want the toenail showing. You want them to look like they've got like a really cute little round cat foot. But because she's old, her feet are very splayed when she stands. But also, because the toenails are so long, you want all this neat, trying to cover over the toenails and follow the way there, around the feet. You see that? And then you will pull up in between the toes, see if there's any straggly bits. And then you can even pull down in between the toes and come from underneath and get any straggly bits. So sometimes you can even hair dryer this part. And the reason I'm using my little thinners is because I can just take little bits of hair rather than chunks with a clip of scissors. Sorry, darling. She wants to lay down, bless her. Okay, hopefully you can see that in the video enough. Yeah, so I've tried to cover her toenails. Right, I'm going to do the back foot up. Good girl. So because she's old and creaky, I'm going to lift her leg, but I'm going to support her quite a lot. I'm going to put my whole hand. So I've got my whole hand underneath her leg, underneath her thigh, just to try and support her. Good girl. What I'm doing under her foot. And I'm holding it in with her so she can balance. I don't want her foot pulled up out here because it's going to make her really uncomfortable. So I can either, she keeps wanting to sit, to be fair, she might be able to sit. I can either hold her foot up, rest it on my hand to get here. So I've still got her foot completely underneath her, or her leg completely underneath. I am just going to scissor it, to be fair. When you go round the foot, it's again like a 45-degree angle, and then pull it all up in between the toes. Just so you can get them little straggly bits. Pull it down. You get the straggly bits underneath. just going to tidy around. I'm going to have to move the camera. I've got to move around in front of her. Good girl. That's it, good girl. Let me see if I can do a close-up of that. You see? So her nails are sticking out a little bit. Okay. Spring her foot.